as you guys can see, we just got on the scale. My weigh-in day is on Sunday, so Sunday morning, and we saw what the weight was. Um, I am starting my GLP-1 journey, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. This is week. I did it last Sunday, and today is this Sunday. So 1 week I've done it. And I will share with you more about why I decided to do this. But before that, I need to go ahead and brush my teeth and wash my face to get my life together. Amen. This is what I use when I get started with my regimens. And this, y'all, I just put it in here. It's coconut oil. I just put it in this Folgers thing because I felt like it was small. I kind of don't like the look of it on my counter. I get a big thing of it from Costco, but I'm definitely not putting this on my counter. So I just put it in this little thing, but I'll probably get something a little bit more, you know. But right now, this Folgers thing is gonna do its thing. So I always just gargle with, and the reason I do coconut oil is for oil pulling, and I'll put the definition of oil pulling on the screen. I am not a medical professional. I really don't really have much sense most times, but these are the things that work for me. If I look a little off, I went, my girlfriend, she celebrated her 50th birthday, and me and Big O went down to Miami yesterday to party with her for a little while. It was daytime, you know, got to be back in the house by 8. But we went down there, and she smoked cigars, and child, I'm up there smoking the cigar. I can taste it in my mouth, and I'm hoping I came home, I brushed my teeth, I did everything last night, but I still feel like I could feel it. So what I use to cleanse my skin with right now things for me change up. Like once I run out of something, if I don't have no more of it, and maybe if a brand has sent me something or something's on sale at the store or something caught my eye, then I will try that. So I'm not married to a product forever. But for right now, I use for my cleansing, I use this. And I put all of these things in the description box down below. But this is the purifying foam cleanser. And I use this in the morning and at night. When I get in the shower, I use it too. So we're going to start with this right here. And then right now I am using, and I'm almost out of the Paula's Choice. This is pure. I don't have on my glasses. Pore reducing toner. And this is the toner. I put on the toner. I just started this last week, and this is by Goop Beauty. Y'all, oh, here go my glasses. Hold on. Now I can see. Hold on. This is all-in-one super nutrient face oil. I love this stuff because I don't wear a lot of makeup, and I used to didn't like for my skin to look oily, but now I'm okay with it. So anyway, yeah, I put this oil on, and then I finish it off with the black girl sunscreen. And so just making sure you put the sunscreen on. So I ain't no beauty person and all that kind of stuff. I'm just, when y'all ask me in my DMs and stuff what I use on my skin, that's it. And I just said, you know what, I'm gonna do a little video on it. And then what I have added to my regimen, I put in the dry eye therapy every morning, and we're gonna talk more about dry eye real soon. But I put this into my my morning regimen too. So, all right, let's just go ahead and get started, and I'll just let the music play. How about that? Okay. A crucial step. So yes, I am going back. I went back and rewashed my face because I don't know. I'm like that child. I forgot this one right here. I used the serum. I was sitting there looking at my face. I'm like, what? Girl, you forgetting something. And then I remember I'm using this serum. I just added these two things into my facial regimen. The nourishing oil. I just added the nourishing oil. I think that's what it's called. But y'all see what I'm saying? I've got my glasses again. And then this is a serum because I always put a serum on my face as well. So anyway, I put the serum on first, and then and child forgot mess around with y'all. Done forgot what I'm doing. We'll put this on. And what I noticed with my skin, I just feel like it's becoming smoother. And I don't know. We'll talk about skin and what's going on with me when I get done. But anyway, child, I rewashed my face and then I put my serum on, and then I'm gonna put back on my little oil. And then, I know that was probably so unnecessary, but in my mind, if I don't do stuff a certain way, it ain't done. I feel like I ain't washed my face. Ain't that something? But now I do this. I went to go brush my teeth. I said, wait a minute, something ain't right. Oh, and I did. I washed it and then did the exfoliate, the toner. So did that, and then just go back in with my little sunscreen. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry if I threw y'all off a little bit, but I gotta do stuff in order because all day it'll be in my mind, Melanie. You know you ain't do your face right. You know you ain't do your face right. That's what I be saying. And why though? Why am I like that? Anyway, let me brush my teeth and stuff, and then we're gonna get back together, okay? All right, I'll be back. Oh, I'm lying again, y'all. I gotta put in my and I like visuals. That's why I'm showing y'all this stuff too. I have to put on my dry eyes. Hold on. Where's my other tube that was open? It came in a pack of 3, and I believe hold on. Judge me, go on to judge me, child. Yeah, I put my mouth on it. My husband might have taken it because he uses the dry eye. Hold on, my hands still because of that oil. But while I'm trying to get this open, I've been having issues with my eyes. Ooh, I'm always dramatic. You know, I always put it on after I put my oil on, and my hands be slippery. I want to be one of the people that could just do this. Hold on, we're gonna do it. Hold on, I'm gonna do it. I ain't gonna touch my face. Watch. Hold on. Dang, trying to miss my whole eye. Melanie, just do you. Can y'all feel me? Okay. All right, and I just put this on in the morning time. You don't need to do it out one time. Eyes just be just as moisturized. Face moist, eyes moist, everything moist. Okay, I'm brushing my teeth, then I'll be back for real this time. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. I'm recording from my DJI. I know I did get a couple questions about what I'm recording with. I'm recording with my DJI, and I feel like I can change these settings on here to make it. I don't know. It's something about it that I like, but I don't like. But whatever. So listen, y'all. Let me show y'all. Everybody, if you don't have this kind of chair in your room or in your house, Melanie, then what are you doing with your life? Y'all look at all these clothes I gotta fold. I gotta fold all of that. Y'all, please comment and let me know. Can y'all relate to what I got going on? Then y'all, this is a new little jacket I had got from Costco. I said, well, it's gonna be too big for me. This doggone thing almost too little. It's an extra large. But that's okay because it's GLP and me doing what I need to do. It's gonna get it together. So now I'm looking for my Apple Watch. I feel like I'm taking steps that's not gonna be recorded, and I need all my steps. Where's my watch? I'm making me some lemon water. So let me tell y'all what the plan is. And that's what we're going to talk about. And because this is probably going to be a pretty short video because I want to get it out today. Just to remain consistent with Sunday uploads. So, put y'all here. Okay, I think this is good lighting. I am starting, like I said, my GLP journey, and I'm just kind of baby stepping myself into it. So I can tell in this first week that my energy level has been a little bit more, I got a little bit more in me. But that probably don't have nothing to do with that though, do it? My hunger, not as much. But one thing that I'm noticing is that I'm not going to the bathroom like I should. And so I know that they say take fiber, that you should take, I say they, meaning either Chat GPT or folks I don't talk to, child, to do fiber or, do fiber. I'm doing my lemon water. I'm brewing my water right now, I'm heating up some water right now to do that. So we have fiber. I think I'm gonna put the fiber inside of my lemon water. How about that? Let's do that right quick. So I had started fiber before because Dr. Mary Claire has a brand out. Let me grab it. See, hold on. This is why you can't let people live in your house with you when you're trying to do something constructive with your life, because you can't find your stuff. Let me see. I'm gonna turn this on auto tracking so it can track us. And y'all, this is gonna be a very, very limited edited video. So when I say stuff, I'm not editing stuff out like, ooh, let me take that out because you messed that word up. I'm not doing that, okay? That's how I talk. And that's that, okay? But anyway, okay, oh yeah, it's following me. You're following me. My fiber is way up here. Don't judge me. Okay, got that, got my fiber. These are the things that I am going to start implementing or I already implement. This is already, I do the new chapter, multi-woman's, I don't got on my glasses. New chapter, one daily, every woman's multivitamin. I take this every single day. But what I wasn't doing was lemon water every day like I should. I used to do it, but I don't. So that's what we're gonna do. And I don't even know if I'm supposed to do this, but I'm gonna add fiber into my lemon water because I don't like sipping on fiber. Let's just get it over with. Amen. Because what I was doing when I was taking the fiber, this is my water bottle, and I was filling this up several times per day. But what happened was it seems like this fiber, it got kind of gummy like if I take too long to drink it, and I don't want that. And I probably might be doing something wrong. But fiber is for digestive health, digestive regularity, and already healthy blood sugar levels. So if you already have healthy blood sugar levels, which I do, and then weight management, which is what we really want to work on. So let me see how much it say take. It says take 1 scoop. So I'm just gonna put my 1 scoop inside of my my lemon water. So let's get out our, I brewed my, Melani, stop saying brewed. I have water in here, some lemon water. Y'all see how festive I am, right? I'm not festive. Is it festive? Holiday-ish, fall-ish, whatever you call it. So we just need to get our lemons. Oh, there go the apple in my eye. The pain in my eye. You gonna come say hey?
Hey.
Okay, he over there.
Morning, y'all.
So, is it following me? Can they see me over there? Now, I know I have some lemon in here. Got my lemon. I wash all my vegetables. I don't know if I washed it. I ain't even finna tell that lie. I'm about to say I washed all my vegetables, but I don't know if I did wash this. Now let's wash this. So I know I need to soak. I like soaking my vegetables and everything in baking soda. I used to be so good. It seemed like since this whole perimenopause thing, my whole life just done fell off. All the stuff I used to do. My son told me, you help me with my homework? What? I'm up here fighting for my life. Help you with your homework. But anyway, got my lemon. Squeeze. Squeeze. I just want to like knock it out. Does that make sense too? Like with my fiber, I just want to just knock it out and be done with this. And say, okay, fiber, done. Okay. I know my glasses might need to be cleaned, but you know me, you know she do not care. So, okay, it says 1 scoop. And which I had bought this cute little thing to put all my little, I ain't even finna get sidetracked with that. But I did buy something for this stuff. Instead of keeping it in these containers. But yeah, this is the Pause Life. And I mean, I don't have nothing bad to say about it. So this is definitely an option for fiber. Take it, I'm gonna put it in here. And then, for the sake of not using another utensil, I'm gonna use the knife I cut the stuff with. Dang, it's kind of clumping up. Hold on, was I supposed to, can I do this with hot water? Maybe I need to sit in there for a minute. Mix 1 scoop with 8 ounces or more of water daily. To begin, use 1/4 scoop. I need a whole scoop. Baby, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm not gonna be up here stopped up. So I feel like it has a clunk or two in here though, and I can't see it. That's gonna bother me. Let me get me a cup. Oh, you know what? This is my glass of water I have by my nightstand. Let's just dump it in here. Yeah, see, it had that little clump in it. Why it's got a little clump? What's that about? And why won't my thing go down? Oh, there it go. See, I need to get a spoon. Let's see. See how I had that little clump in it? It's supposed to have a clump. Like, you know, that's when I was drinking it throughout the day. That's what was happening too. Yeah, just tell I'm probably doing something wrong. But I'm trying to mix that thing up because I don't care. I'm just going to drink it. It is what it is. She's finna drink some clumpy fiber. But I really want to drink it out of this. Okay. All right, so we have our lemon water and put my little scoop back in here. Lemon water with some fiber in it. And I'm also going to take my multivitamin. I was taking my multivitamin at night because I used to feel like it was going to make me feel sick. But when I take it during the day, I'm fine too. So, you know, that's that. It's supposed to rain today? I want to, Jordan, can you hand me my computer, please? Huh? I was in the guest room. I'm gonna get my computer because we're gonna talk to ChatGPT. Hold on. You can't do it today. Did you check to see what we got going on? I know you think we just. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. So, all right. So I am going to. Oh, I got 18%. Can somebody give me my charger? I know they sick of me. Oh, is this a hot flash coming on? This is what I'm doing. So I know last week we started GLP, right? So I started at 197 pounds even. It was 197. And today it was, what was it? 194 and some change. So how much is that? Don't judge me. 94, that's 3 pounds. Almost 3 pounds. In a week, that's not bad. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's almost 3 pounds. It's not bad. If I was 197 on 194, then how much is that?
You are a mathematician.
I am a mathematician. What I want to do is I really want to be intentional about my week this week. The first week was, okay, Melanie, let's get started. Let's get started on GLP. One thing about the GLP that I was a little nervous about, not nervous, but I was kind of disappointed at myself, just to be honest with y'all, because I felt like I didn't, like, Melanie, if you want to lose weight, just go to the gym or just, you know, start exercising more, eat better, Melanie. And I would tell myself this for a while, you know, Melanie, eat better, do, you know, all that stuff. And child, I ain't never do nothing. I would do it, but I wasn't consistent. And so recently, you know, especially since WDNC and the We Do Not Care Club, hey girls, the one thing that I've noticed is many women, are on GLPs, and that was an influence to me to go ahead and get started. And I partnered with MIDI, and MIDI Health did offer the GLP. So I meet with a clinician, and I started with my hormones. I did the patch, the estrogen patch, and I have progesterone. I have been on the estrogen hormone, the estrogen patch for 2 months now, and I've been feeling a lot better. I feel like I don't get so flustered, if that makes sense. So for me, what I feel is working for the estrogen patches, my anxiety is a lot lower. Like, I'm a lot more chill, not just like like that chill, but it's just like in my mind, like, calm it down some, girl, because the overthinking, the anxiety. Now I still do it. It ain't no miracle cure for me, but I can definitely tell that I'm a lot more stable. And this is just me. I'm not a medical professional. Let's work on what works for you. And I'm gonna tell you from the rooter to the tutor. You can ask me a question in the message thing down there, and I'm gonna answer it. The progesterone I don't need because I don't have a uterus, and a uterus and progesterone is used to help. Let me just tell y'all what ChatGPT say. I do know what I'm saying, but I don't want to tell y'all nothing wrong or say something backwards, because I do that a lot. I say stuff backwards. So let me tell you, and this is only from ChatGPT. This don't mean there's no doctor, nothing like that. But why don't I need progesterone? Spell progesterone if I am taking the estrogen patch. Okay, so it says here, it's thinking. How it's thinking. Okay, so it says, chat just knows me so well. So the reason why I'm not using the progesterone, it says because you've had a hysterectomy, which means my uterus was removed. You generally don't need progesterone with your estrogen patch. So why that matters. Progesterone's main job in menopause therapy is to protect the uterine lining from unopposed estrogen, which can otherwise raise the risk of endometrial hyperplasia. Say that fast. Endometrial hyperplasia. Cancer. If there's no uterus, that protection isn't needed. So I don't need the protection. But what my clinician told me was, although I don't have a uterus, like, progesterone is used to, to help with rest and relaxation at night. And so I was taking it. I don't take it every night. I don't know that it helps me, or maybe I need to increase my dosage, but I don't feel like it helped me like that, the progesterone. So, but we did, at my last meeting with my clinician, she did call me in a stronger script, because I think I'm at 100 milligrams and we're going to increase it to 200 milligrams. So we'll see what that does. But so right now I am on the estrogen patch and I have the progesterone, but I do not take it consistently. So the next thing that I got started with was the GLP-1, the semaglutide. Is it all the same? Because I don't want to say anything wrong. I take the tirzepatide, and I would like to say that I paid a little under $250 for it through MIDI Health. They have a compound pharmacy, I would like to say. That's what it's called, because you have like different brands like Wegovy, Ozempic, Mounjaro, and then they have like a compounded version, and that's the one that I'm taking. I keep it in the refrigerator, and I use a syringe. That last week was a real hot mess for me, because when I saw them needles, they like send you a group of little needles, and I have never stuck myself before. And the needle was so small though, y'all. And I was very dramatic. I was actually on TikTok. I didn't show the needle or anything, but my sisters over there were coaching me through it and like what to do and all of that. I've done it for 1 week. I didn't have any side effects. Like, I didn't feel like anything bad, like nausea or anything like that. The only thing, I have been constipated, but I think I was constipated before all that. So I ain't even gonna blame that on the GLP. I need to get my system together. That's what I need to do, and take more fiber. Amen. I need to increase my protein intake. But two things that I want to really incorporate this week in my diet and in my lifestyle. One is protein, and two, is lifting weights. So I have a kettlebell and I have my walking vest where that's not lifting weights, but I'm gonna be sure to get in my 10,000 steps every day this week. Every day I'm getting in my 10,000 steps, and I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna make my menu. If I don't have a full guide on what I'm gonna do, baby, it's not gonna get done. Actually, it's gonna be Monday through Friday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm gonna just have the same thing every day. And I want to just kind of like monitor my weight and just see what happens. So the same thing every day. I'm gonna have eggs and turkey bacon. So I'll either do a scrambled egg or a boiled egg, and then I have turkey bacon in there. I bought a bunch of that from Fresh Market this week. Then I'm gonna do a protein. I'm gonna do a protein shake every day. So the protein shake I'm gonna do this week is gonna consist of 1 scoop of protein, 8 ounces of unsweetened almond milk, a frozen banana, 1 tablespoon of chia seed, right? And then 1 tablespoon of peanut butter powder. I was gonna do peanut butter, but ChatGPT telling me peanut butter powder. I don't care. I just want to have that peanut butter taste to it. And I do want some almond. Can I add nuts to that? Can I add nuts to my shake? Almonds. I'm gonna say nuts. I want to add almonds because I love me some almonds, child. Child finna put me some. Okay, he's doing too much. Just say yes or no. All this extra stuff. We got time for that. What? I'm gonna put me some almonds, child. Ain't nobody staying here. Yeah, I'm doing this my way too. Like in the past, I think I've screwed up a lot when it comes to dieting and exercise because I be trying to do what everybody else do. I can't do that. I need to be able to take pieces of what other people are doing and make it my own. And I'm doing it my way. I done learned. When you do things your way, baby, sometimes you could really win. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so let's just say this again, okay? 1 scoop of protein, unsweetened almond milk, frozen banana, chia seed, peanut butter powder, and some almonds. Okay, that's gonna be one of my drinks. And then I can have another drink. That's the coconut water. This, I guess because I'm not gonna drink no alcohol this week. This says a pina colada glow. And that is with coconut water, vanilla protein, and 3/4 cup frozen pineapple. And that's that for that. So, for a little treat for myself because I love pineapple. So we'll do that. And then another snack would be cottage cheese and apples. I know the apples might not be, I like cottage cheese on apples, and that's what we're gonna do for that. And then as far as my dinner goes, I'm just gonna do the regular, whatever my husband cook, which he cooks most of the time. I might cook every now and again, but he likes to cook, so that's his business, and I'm gonna be okay with that. Amen. But we're gonna I'll just eat that. I'm not gonna take away everything or change up everything. I'm gonna eat my regular dinners, and that's that. So I have to run to the grocery store to grab a couple of things. It's getting late. It's 10:54. But I just wanted to come on for a second and just share with you all what my plan is with my GLP-1 journey, and to just share, sharing is caring. And I might not do everything right. I might not know a lot of things to do, and you all can definitely give me some tips on what works for you. But the one thing that I have definitely noticed is that we have to do what works for us. And that way we can have that longevity. And what I'm talking about, we can have that longevity and we can stick to stuff, right? So, before I go, also, like I said, I'm getting in my 10,000 steps. I have here, I had asked my husband to get it out the car because I was taking this to the park with me. But I have my kettlebell, and this is just some small weights, and I'll put the link to some kettlebells in my description. So I'm gonna do like my weightlifting while I'm up there watching TV and stuff. I'm gonna lift my weights a little bit, and little exercises like that. And then I also have a weighted vest. And child, when I walked with this thing, why I had it on backwards one day. But the point is I had it on, and that's what matters. So you put it on like this. Once you put it on, you all right. But when you first put it on, it's like, ooh, child, this is heavy. So you put it on like this here. Put that here. You used to be seeing everybody with these little vests. I said, let me get me one of these little vests. And I hope it ain't on backwards, but if it is, just know my heart, okay? And so this one that I have, oh, can you remember how many pounds this is? I don't know. I think that this is a 15-pound one. So that is that. So when I go walking, like I love going walking in the park or by the water in my neighborhood, but I'm just making it my business to keep this with me. And what I do is keep my vest in my car. I like to keep it in the car because no excuses. My vest, and then I'm gonna put a pair of tennis shoes in there because one day, y'all know I wear the same shoes every day, my little flip flops and stuff. But I'm gonna keep a pair of tennis shoes inside of my car as well. So just to get steps in. So we are going to be intentional about our lives. Y'all, if you are in perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause, and you feel like crap, like the way that I be feeling like crap, I can't live like this. Like, I can acknowledge it and I can talk about all the things that I don't care about, but I also just have to remember and remind myself, Melanie, you do care about your health. You do care about how you feel. I hate waking up every single day feeling just run down. Now, sometimes it just be like that. And everybody leave me alone. I feel like crap. I look like crap, and I'm okay with that. But for the most part, like, I have to find solutions. And so I have to get some of this weight off of me. And that is the reason why I chose to start my GLP-1 journey. And I just want to be healthier. And maybe that'll help me with my mindset, because then I can like fit clothes and stuff. I've never been like a fashionista or anything. And I think a lot of it has just been due to me feeling uncomfortable in clothes, you know, and I don't know, I don't know. I just feel like I'm ready to get some weight off. So we at 193 and some change, right? So we'll see what we are next weekend, next Sunday. And I will put out more content, even if it's a short video, just letting you all know what the status is for me. I have chosen to put my life online and share with you all in hopes to strengthen, inspire, and encourage the everyday woman, especially in perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause. Like, this is our second act. And our bodies are changing daily. Our minds are changing. Things just different. And I really want to make the best of my life. I got to settle. Now, while I'm sneezing, bless me, but I really want to make the best of my life. And we only have this one life, y'all. And, well, you know, most of us believe that, and that's what I do believe. I have this one life, and I don't want to live every day pissed off and frustrated and aching and all that. I want to do what I need to do in order to be a better version of Melanie, and just embrace it. I'm going to embrace this time in my life of being in perimenopause and beyond. So that is it for this. Y'all, if you have not already, go ahead and pre-order the book. The We Do Not Care Club Handbook. I actually have a meeting today. I am so excited about this book, y'all. I am getting excited about the tour and coming out and seeing y'all and loving on my sisters and dancing and doing our thing and just having a good time and signing books and talking about everything that we don't care about in life, because we don't, okay? So anyway, I will see you guys later. Love you. Bye.